Hey guys, so in this video, I'm gonna split this up. Hopefully you can see me down here. I did all of the signs, they're up above there. I still have 5 left. I'm gonna be doing place markers for the pentagram. Now, technically a pentagram is fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, but I want to make sure that my elemental symbols are in north, south, east, and west, and then I'm going to put the pentagram out further than those. The reason why we use a pentagram to symbolize fire, earth, air, water, and spirit is because of the Hermetica. It's this picture right here, this one. I'll try and stick one on the screen. It says the impact of the Hermetica on the Renaissance philosophy was enormous. Here was an ancient body of theological, magical, and medical writings of extraordinary beauty, intellectual power, and spiritual authority, in which Jews, Christians, and Muslims could find confirmations, amplifications, and refinement of their own sacred teachings. In the Hermetica, the creation myth becomes much more richer, more detailed, and a more expressive allegory and awesome alchemical process. Hermes, described as the man, the great miracle capable of achieving godhood as the individual by transcending the stages of being that separate him from the divine. The man is dignified as being truly made in the image of God, being the microcosm that reflects the macrocosm. This is emphasized by Hermes' great diatom, as above, so below, with its correlate as within, so without. Everything in creation finds its reflection in man. Therefore, he has at his disposal all the tools needed to achieve the divine destiny, should he choose to accept it. So that is where we get the normal like pentagram symbols and diagrams in, where you get, you know, fire, earth, air, water, and then spirit being the actual person or the crown, depending on, you know, if you follow chakras or not. So the pentagram does symbolize all 4 elements as well as spirit. A pentacle is without a circle. These will be done on oak blocks, so they're within a circle, so these are technically a pentagram. But a pentacle usually has a pentagram on one side. As a result, it is often misnamed pentacle. A synonym for pentangle or pentagram. Pentangle means 5 angles. Being a 5-pointed star, the pentangle, however, means all angles. Being a disc-shaped, like solid wheel, the pentangle is the magical implement of the element earth. It represents the body and most material factors of life and correspond to the north, which the archangel Uriel defends. And then it says, you know, it talks about how to make a pentacle. It talks about like the 5 points of the star, how to invoke one for the different symbols, that kind of thing. And then in the Celtic Magic book that I have from DJ Conway, it says the pentagram is a 5-pointed star with one upward point as a spirit symbol used in Wicca and other pagan rituals. The earliest example of the pentagram we found among the ancient Babylonian relics. Christians who had since denounced its application used it for centuries to represent 5 wounds of Christ, also known to as the Druid's foot, Wizard's foot, Witch's foot, Goblin's cross. The pentagram can be inscribed even invisibly on doors and windows to stave off evil. This symbol was painted on Sir Gawain's shield. A potent form of the pentagram is a fossilized stem of sea lily. So it really is a representation of all 5 of the elements. Unless I think it's Chinese magic that uses metal instead of spirit. So there's differentiations between where you live in the world and what path you follow, that kind of thing. So like I did with the painting of the symbols for each of the 4 elements, I'm going to just use what paint I have in the tray that isn't dried, because
This is the symbol for God, and usually most people will use gold to symbol God. Some people use red, some people also use black, but I chose gold because the goddess symbol that I painted was silver. So, yeah, this is one of the last ones that I'm editing out of these, and then I'll do like a wrap up because the wood ended up splitting after I painted it because it was freshly cut when I started painting it. And I noticed that there were, cracks in the wood and stuff like a day later after it had time to dry out. So I will do a wrap up video to show like the completed projects for all 9 pieces. So I have yet to film that, but I will get to it because I recorded these in October and I'm just now editing them in December. So yeah, lots to edit. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in another video very soon. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. Bye.